Odds makers have set the Seattle Seahawks season win total at 8.5 wins. You play over or under? Find out next. From our Rockstar studio, Tony T here from Gamblers Television, covering the NFL Vegas style all season long. 2008 will mark the final season for Seahawk head coach Mike Holmgren, who announced his retirement from coaching following this season. Assistant head coach and former Atlanta Falcon head coach Jim Mora will take over the coaching duties in 2009. The Seahawks finished the regular season at 10-6 in 2007 and were eliminated from the playoffs by Green Bay. Odds makers have set the Seahawks season win total at 8.5 games. Now, when you handicap season win totals, you must look at the schedule. So let's take a look at the schedule. The Seahawks must play all first-place teams from the NFC this season. They visit the NFC East champion Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving and visit NFC South winner Tampa Bay while hosting NFC North winner Green Bay. Seattle will face all 4 teams from the AFC East with a difficult road game at Buffalo and an easier one at Miami while hosting the New York Jets and AFC champion New England Patriots. Also on a difficult schedule is a road game at Super Bowl champion New York Giants. Seattle struggled on the road in 2007 and finished with a 3-5 regular season record on the road and a 42-20 horrible road loss at Green Bay in the playoffs. Now let's take a look at their offense. After a 4th consecutive NFC West title, the Seattle Seahawks have revamped their running game. Gone is Shaun Alexander after a non-productive season rushing the football. The Seahawks brought in Julius Jones and T.J. Duckett via free agency. Jones will be an effective rusher and Duckett will as well, but near the goal line and in short yardage situations. Now, we all remember Holmgren went postal on the sidelines last year, watching his team failing to gain short yardage on the ground on 3rd and 4th down plays on the road. Now, Matt Hasselbeck is coming off a Pro Bowl year and proved he didn't need much of a running game to help lead his team to 10 wins during the regular season and a playoff victory at home against Washington. Hasselbeck will be without some of his weapons at wideout. Gone is DJ Hackett, who signed with the Panthers. Deion Branch could begin the season on the DL after undergoing off-season reconstructive knee surgery. Bobby Ingram is their best receiver, but now he's a year older at 35 and was a holdout during voluntary minicamp seeking a contract renegotiation. Now, some of their backup youth will have to emerge at this position. With Charlie Frye now a backup quarterback in Seattle, maybe Seneca Wallace could get some looks at wide receiver. The Seahawks lost clutch place kicker Josh Brown to free agency to the Rams and must be replaced. There is no clear front runner for that position. Let's take a look at their defense. The defensive unit is fast and did a great job of forcing turnovers as they finished +10 in that category in 2007. Their linebacking core is among the best in football, sporting 2 Pro Bowlers in Lofa Tatupu and Julian Peterson. Tatupu is great at stopping the run, and Peterson's speed and athleticism led to 9.5 sacks and 2 picks in 2007. Leroy Hill adds size and toughness to this unit and is reaching its peak. The D-line is solid, led by Patrick Kearney and his NFC-leading 14.5 sacks last season. And now to my selection. Seattle has one of the best home field advantages in football because they play in the loudest stadium in the NFL. This greatly aids their pass rush as opposing offensive linemen and receivers are slower off the line as they're unable to hear the snap count. The Seahawks had a 7-1 record at home and won their playoff game at home to Washington. They should be favored in all but one home game on the season, and that's their December 7th date with New England. A 7-1 home record is quite possible again in 2008. Now, 2 road games are very winnable at San Francisco and at Miami. That adds up to a 9-7 record. Play Seattle over 8.5 wins for the 2008 season. This is Tony T from our Rockstar studio reminding you to visit and bookmark my television show page at www.gamblerstelevision.com for continuous coverage and breakdowns from your favorite NFL teams. Gamblers Television, get addicted.